Every infinite scroll, every notification, they have all hijacked your brain's reward system. This is the story of 7 days that either rewire my brain completely or prove it's too far gone. I can't maintain focus for long stretches. 45 minutes is okay. It's what most people manage. But I don't want to be most people. I believe with a truly trained attention span, anything becomes achievable. Now 7 days of rule. Phone on grayscale. One dopamine detox day where I will test my willpower. No social media, no junk food and nothing but water. Reading instead of video binges, strict single tasking. I'm not banning scrolling completely, but I'm replacing mindless doom scrolling with analyzer scrolling. Meditation before every work session and no phone during gym.
मेरी गिल्टी लाइफ की है कि मैं this is why you should be around it.
I should not do that. Wait. About reels, what I do is analytical scrolling. Like I do not scroll at a random time and I do not like doom scroll about everything that is coming in my feed, but I actually do it consciously and with intention. If there is something in my reel, let me mute it first. Like in this reel, this guy is explaining how to be original. So I will be looking at various shots he's taking because I really like the way he's taking the shots. So I will analyze how he's taking shots and what are the edits that he did so that this reel is in a good flow. What is the saturation levels of various colors? What different saturation levels of colors indicate psychologically in our brain, and how these creators are being authentic on camera so that their reel is going this viral. What is the reason of any viral reel? What emotion did a cut evoked in that particular video, and how I schedule my time of scrolling so that it doesn't interfere with my attention span and all of the study or work I am doing. I am following basic rules, like I'm not scrolling reels during the break period of my study. Like if I have to study for 4 hours straight, and while taking breaks in between 1.5 hours and 1 hour, or if I need to work up for that amount of time, what I'm doing is in between those breaks I should not scroll, because it has been proven by various scientific researchers 25 to 30 minutes of your attention will be lost and you will not be able to get into deep focus for around 25 to 30 minutes. When I scroll is when all of my work is done, like now it is the evening time. Turn off all the notifications if you really want to get your attention span back. You will not be able to perform any attention and deep work task for 20 to 23 minutes if any notification strikes in the feed. So if it falls down, it falls down. One of the best advices I think I can give you is to have a good sleep of 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours. Otherwise, if you're not having good sleep, everything will fall apart. Now on my dopamine detox day in the night, while my hands automatically grabbed my phone and I unconsciously started watching YouTube videos, and I was not supposed to do that. Usually we block all of those apps during the dopamine detox day, but I didn't block them because I wanted to test my willpower. I just failed in that and I watched several videos until I became conscious that I should have not done that. And also my mind is so used to do multitasking that now if I'm trying to focus on one thing, it is drifting away again and again to different sort of things. Boring classes in the college also became a trigger for my scrolling, and as per rules I should have not scrolled before studying or any of these study sessions. I should have scrolled after all of those focus tasks are done. Try this, Shraddha. Your visual focus drives your cognitive focus. So before studying or doing any work, just take a point and focus on it for 30 seconds to 3 minutes. And whenever your mind will drift away, then you just come back to where you were in that particular point. And every time your mind is drifting away, you are training your brain to refocus, and it will really help you to focus while you are studying or doing any work. For detailed explanation, I will link Andrew Huberman podcast in the description. You can check that out. Also, during this challenge, I started reviewing my day or of all the things I have done during the day, and it really helped me. I will send a voice note to myself at the end of the day in the bed just before the sleep. It guides me and helps me how I can restructure the next day so that it becomes really efficient. During the 4th day, I can really feel the difference in my concentration levels and mental peace levels as compared to day 1 and day 2. I think I need to improve a lot yet. By day 3, I needed to push deeper. Everything I was doing was working. Having food without any videos is kind of boring, but I wanted to test something more fundamental. My ability to be present without any digital stimulation. So I stepped outside for a mindful walk with no phone, no podcast, and just silence.
Nature has a voice only if you listen to. And I really believe and I felt that it is true. If it is audible, you can listen around the voice of all of the birds around. That's quite peaceful. I really enjoyed the mindful walk here, and it was very peaceful, and actually it made me happy to not consume anything, not listen anything, just walk. During the morning time, when I sat down to eat something, after a few moments of time, my hand automatically picked up the phone and I started using it, not scrolling or watching any videos, but just randomly asking questions to chat GPT while eating. Know I should have not done that, but it happened. Even after doing this 2 days of attention span challenge and following all the protocols that I have listed according to me are the best to fix the attention span, I am not able to focus in the afternoon period. I barely focused for around 30 minutes and I just got exhausted and came here for a walk. And I'm quite peaceful now. What I think is everyone has a particular period of peak time of focus. Like my peak time comes during the night time after 9 p.m. because I am naturally a night owl. It is just different for everyone and it depends on the sleep chronotype of the person.
I've explained about sleep chronotype in one of my earlier videos. If you want, you can watch it. After that peaceful walk, I started connecting the dots. All that unused physical energy, it doesn't just disappear. It converts into mental restlessness, into intrusive thoughts, into the compulsive behavior of mine to grab my phone. The solution? Let's do some exercise. Exercising without any phone is really therapeutic. Nice sunset by the way. Whoa, can you see that? Exercising daily for at least 20 minutes without phone really helps my unused physical energy to just evaporate and get consumed in the right way. Exercising is a hard task. It is delayed gratification. So it is feeding my willpower to resist to all of those momentary desires like checking our phone out or scrolling or everything like that. The rule for any exercise is minimum 20 minutes without any stimulus, without any phone. If you check your phone during the exercise period, all these benefits will decrease at least about 40 to 60%. And about my challenge on how it is going, the grayscale thing, I actually forgot to. Initially, I applied grayscale to my phone, but as I need to record these videos and I have to record these on my phone, so I need to just look at the color. So I turned grayscale off and I forget to turn that on. So I actually failed to follow my own the first rule to have a grayscale. And I have observed and calculated that my attention span really increased by around 90 minutes. Read what you love until you love reading. This is one of the core thoughts that shaped my reading habit and established a good reading habit in me. Publishing a book takes years and years of effort of any particular author. All of their life experiences and literally everything is just compressed in one 200 and 300 pages book. That is why I think everyone should read. At least read something. At least they should read a page or twice a day daily. They should have a reading habit. And if someone cannot read books or do not just like reading, they can use PDFs or just read articles, different articles. You can use Substack. Even many articles on Twitter are also really good. I shot this video around 10 days ago. Due to my exams, I was not able to edit and post this video. I wanted to share an experience in the last. Just after this challenge was done, my exams were due. There were 4 consecutive papers back to back. And still, I was just able to follow 2 basic principles. One of them was to not indulge in scrolling and instant gratification things just before my study block. And the second one was at least meditating for 5 minutes before I start studying. I almost faced negligible anxiety during the exams. My mind was completely peaceful. I was not draining into the anxiety of infinite syllabus of MBBS. This video was not just about 7 days of me following rules. It was more than that. It got actually tested during my exam period, during the actual anxious periods. So I really believe you should give it a try, and it really works.